Hi, it's Mike Lloyd from the HomeHappy Team. We're here to talk about rates and what the Bank of Canada did today. They announced no change, so while it's no news, it's also news. What they're saying is that they are prepared to look at cuts coming up this year in a mixed message. But basically, what I wanted to talk to you about was when can we expect those changes and drops in prime. Basically, we're looking at the best guesses right now are, I'm just going to show you this graph. Bank of Canada overnight, Brendan suggesting that they see cuts coming sometime, perhaps April is kind of the guess. So we could see prime rate start to come down 0.25%. Most agree it's going to come down over the next year, at least 1%, maybe 1.5%. Some are even more aggressive. But you can see that into 2025, that'll bring our rate down. So the overnight rate sits at 5% right now. We can expect that to come down 1% and perhaps more. That means the prime rate of 7.2 would come down to 6.2, perhaps below that, so into the fives. And that's over the next year and a half. So what's that mean for the overall economy? Inflation is sticky. The biggest reason we have sticky inflation is because of raising rates. And that's thanks to the government overspending. So a lot of this is all tied back to the government, and the bank is kind of stuck. The Bank of Canada is stuck with a kind of impossible situation where they want to get the rate back down to 2%. The most recent number came in at 3.7%, so it's still high. But in the meantime, if they want to keep the economy going and not have a hard crash and have a tough recession, they're going to have to start to lower rates. We are all probably in a recession right now, however you want to talk about that. Employment and unemployment numbers are starting to creep up. So overall, the Canadian economy is weak. The prediction is that economic growth next year will be 0.8%. That seems kind of even too strong. So basically what it means is for you that if your mortgage is coming due this year, great news. You're probably going to be paying lower than we would have been last year. We'll probably want to talk to you about a variable rate possibly and build a strategy out of what's going on with the current scenario. So in a nutshell, a couple more things just to show you. Today, the government bond yield, this is what the fixed rates are based off of. Although it's been creeping down for a while, it's bumped back up. You can see it's sitting at around 3.5%. If you add 2% to that, that's 5.5%. And that's right around where the 5-year fixed is sitting, something below that. So we're expecting this to trend downwards. It won't go smoothly. It'll bump up and down a little bit, but that's going to start to come down over the year as well. So we think we're in a year where fixed rates are going to come down as well. Prime's definitely going to come down. So with that said, the best situation is to have a chat with us, review where you're at, discuss cash flow, look at solutions that we can give you to get you through this scenario and into the lower rates, and then look at hopefully locking into perhaps a 5-year below 4% next year or somewhere in that range. Thanks again. Reach out to us anytime, and we're here to help. Thank you.